Hey everyone! So this morning I had a very nice surprise. My husband came upstairs and said to me, there's a large package at the door for you, which I thought was odd because I didn't remember ordering anything at all, and typically if I order something that's going to be large, I will remember it. Then he said it says live roses on the side of the box. And then I got excited, but I do know that I did not order any roses. So what showed up, and I'm still not 100% sure how, but I have my name in it, so they're mine now. There are 2 Petite knockout roses. There was also a little like mini cocktail thing, so it seems like Knockout, I don't know who owns Knockout, but whoever makes Knockout roses is releasing a petite version, which I think from what I read grows about 18 inches tall. I'm trying to figure out, I was looking through like Instagram messages, did somebody reach out and I sent them my address. Didn't see anything in there, so the only thing I can potentially think is that when I bought the regular size, or I guess the standard size knockout rose from a garden center just a few weeks ago, that I planted in a larger container, that maybe my address and information was saved there, but again, no idea how these got here, but I'm excited they are. I will never turn away free plants. So what I'm gonna do is plant these up and put them in my garden. So it came with some papers here, just so some information. It seems like it's going to be very similar to the standard roses, they're just smaller. Planting them in containers, which is what I'm going to do. They also showed some images of people planting them kind of as borders, which along garden beds, which I thought was pretty cool. But it's full sun, zones 4 through 10. The flowers are fire engine non-fading red, so this one has blooms on it. This one doesn't right now, but I think they're both going to be the same color. And that it is a petite variety. Mature plants are going to be 18 inches tall. So yeah, I'm really excited. Was not expecting this at all, but I figured let's go ahead and pot up some petite roses. And my plan for these is going to be just like with my standard rose, attempting, well, these I think I will be able to overwinter by carrying them to the garage because they should be, I think, light enough. Still trying to figure out the giant rose, how I'm going to overwinter that without killing it. But I actually do know the perfect pots for these. I just unfortunately planted something else in them yesterday. But let me go show you the pots that I'm thinking of using for these 2 roses. So we are in the back garden, which is where I'm going to put the 2 petite roses. And I actually just got these 2 containers yesterday. I went to Home Depot with the original intent of finding some 8-inch terracotta pots because I had some extra Gumfrina seedlings left over that I couldn't bear to get rid of. But the 8-inch terracotta pots, which were like your general standard terracotta, were I think $8.99, and then I saw these, which are 11 inches for $4.98. So larger pot, cheaper price. Yes, I will go for that. And I think these are the exact same type as the 15-inch containers that I used for, well, what was the grape plant that I then pulled and replaced with zinnias, and the poppies are currently growing in it. So I have 2 of those pots as well. But this is the sticker that was on them. So these are, the brand is Southern Patio. I got them at Home Depot. I think they also carry them at Costco, but I would highly, highly recommend being on the lookout for these pots. They're also lightweight, so that's really good for this size because again, it's going to be easier to transport downstairs. But I basically just want to get a bunch of these pots. 4 total now. We'll see how many I end with by the end of the season. So what I have to do is, I think I'm going to use grow bags, transplant these into the grow bags, hope that they recover from getting transplanted twice in 2 days. And then I'm going to plant 1 rose in each. And it didn't say on the paper, but I looked on the website. It said to find a container about twice the size of the container of the rose plant itself, so I think these will work out perfectly. So now let's transplant these and get these planted. Okay, so the Gumfrina are removed. I know that I'm gonna have to take soil out of here to fit the entire plant into the pot, but I'm also gonna add in some perlite just to ensure good drainage for these and some biotone as well. So again, let's see if I can do this without stabbing myself. So I'm just adding 1 handful of the perlite and then mixing that in. But then I'm adding in just a little bit of the biotone, probably about, I would estimate, 3 tablespoons is what I'm grabbing out of here. Done with number 2. And here they are. As you can see, having pots helps to hold down this rug in the wind. So 1, 2 roses. I absolutely love how these look out here in the deck that I was not going to add any plants to. So they've been watered in. I did add some mulch around the top as well. And then the Gomphrena. So I had 5 Gomphrena in those 2 containers. I just put them all in a 7-gallon grow bag next to an already existing grow bag of Gomphrena. So I am really excited to have these roses in the garden. I think this might be starting a rose obsession for me, but we will see. But I think that's going to be everything for today's video. I'll of course update you on how these are doing. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.